You may be familiar with the guitars that Cooper and I are holding. This is a Builder's Edition guitar from Taylor. This is a gold label guitar from Taylor. They have a huge selection of options in some of these ranges, and a lot of people really love them. But what if you wanted to make it your own? Now you can with us. We're going to tell you all about it. Stay tuned. Hey, you're watching Alamo Music TV. My name is Chris McKee.
I'm Cooper Greenberg.
We're here with Alamo Music in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you're new to our channel, subscribe, turn on notifications, like our videos. If you want to support the channel, visit our spring store link below for custom swag. Check out our podcast, the Fretboard Confessional. Buy stuff from us, send us food, whatever. DoorDash it to us. We're cool. So, exciting news. You can now customize with Alamo Music a Taylor Builder's Edition guitar or a Taylor Gold Label guitar. Oh, it's pretty cool.
That is a very cool thing, because if you've ever wanted a custom Builder's Edition, up until now, that was not available.
Not only was that not available, but you also couldn't get Builder's Edition features in the custom program either. So you couldn't say, I want a Builder's Edition, complete, customize it, and you couldn't say, can I have this feature that's only on Builder's Editions?
Yeah.
Wasn't available.
No contour. You can do a beveled armrest.
Yep.
But you can't do the chamfered. You can't do the contoured cutaway.
Right.
Can't get that heel. That's not on this one. So it's a very cool thing because everybody loves the Builder's Editions. Oftentimes they do outsell the standard versions of guitars, i.e. 814. Standard's great. A lot of people dig the Builders. But there is a massive host of options for Builder's Edition customs and for Gold Label customs, which that's mind-blowing in and of itself because it's a brand new guitar.
Yeah.
But it's also such a perfect platform for different wood sets, different appointments, all that stuff. So Gold Labels, one, it's crazy that we have one in stock right now that just so happened to...
Probably won't last long.
Yeah, this is going to be gone by the time the video is released, but right now, you got torrefied spruce and koa or Honduran rosewood, burst or no burst.
That's it.
And when we first talked about these guitars, when we first saw them at the factory, Chris and I both have the first reaction to most new guitars, which is, but that'd be cool with mahogany. For everything, that'd be tight with mahogany.
Cool with mahogany.
So
we just shot some cool prototypes and wonder what this would sound like with mahogany.
Yeah. So you can do monogamy for mahogany. So yeah, you can pick your top wood, pick your back and sides, pick your color, pick your inlay, pick your everything other than it's going to be a Gold Label Super Auditorium. But yeah, really, really cool stuff. We found out that this was going to be a thing a while back, and we had it in a video, and we had to cut it out, and we had a page on our website talking about it, collecting ideas and information from people who are interested. We had to take it down because then we were told, wait. And so we've waited long enough now.
Now, some of you who watch our channel or who are customers of ours already know about this because you've worked with us to already create some very special custom Gold Labels and Builder's Editions that are in the works. So for those of you who are finding out about it just now, it's not coming, it's here, it's a thing, and we can do it today. We've already been doing it, in fact. And what I want to say is this has kind of been a long time coming. We have worked very closely, Alamo Music has, Cooper and I have, with Taylor on a lot of customs. And frankly, we've kind of been pushing back with them a lot to say, we'd really love to do this, we'd really love to do this. And to their credit, Taylor's going, you know what, let's do this. And so it's great. Now, there are going to be some other dealers that are going to have access to this, but I will tell you, worldwide, it's a very small number. And I'm just going to say we have really probably the most experience in doing this. So if you're wanting to build something, either through the Gold Label or a collection or as a Builder's Edition, you definitely want to reach out and touch base with Cooper or I, and we will walk you through all the steps and all of the options. There's a lot of options, a lot of tone wood options, and we'll highlight a few of the things. But in doing so, I want to tell you that we also have some customs already in the works, not just for customers, but for the store that are going to be coming in that are extremely compelling.
And we just so happen to have all the photos of all the wood that was chosen for those. And one of the coolest parts about it, yes, you can go absolute to the max, go crazy, but there's also some gold labels coming in that are a little more toned down than this, and really cool tone woods that have not been offered thus far, that I'm really excited for. We're talking walnut, we're talking mahogany, for mahogany, and some weirder stuff that you might have seen at the catch event. I'm talking sinker cypress, that's going to be cool. Some myrtle, which we did one custom on before that blew our minds.
Yep.
So yeah, those are going to be very cool.
And some other very basic options that you want to think of, like a gold label with a cutaway. Florentine, it's available on the build sheet. Lots of tone wood options are available on the build sheet. Lots of inlay options are available on the build sheet. And we had these for both our store as well as some customers' guitars already in the works, and Cooper got to go out to the factory and pick out these woods. So the woods that he's talking about are for these guitars, and there's some incredible picks that are in there. So
yeah, there's also some things that have not been on any build sheet, like hide glue, Adirondack, V-class bracing, different finish options. So yes, you can go gloss or satin, but you can also go thin gloss, which is really cool. That's sort of a throwback, right?
It's a throwback to the original advanced bracing 814s from my very first video with Alamo Music, which was 2014, 2013.
See, it all comes together.
It just comes back around. So,
but the build sheet is very fun to just go through and plug in options and kind of make several variations and see what you can do. So let us help you do it. We can send you the sheets. With the builders right now, you've got Grand Auditorium and Grand Concert. Right now with the gold label, you've got Super Auditorium, but maybe one day we'll see a Builder's Edition Grand Orchestra Florentine, am I right? That's never going to happen. But yeah, possibilities are now much more closer to endless than they have been. And they even got Powers Electric colors in those finish options. Which
which is pretty cool to match the Powers Electrics that we have coming in. You picked tops for those too.
I did. Yeah.
Not that this is a Powers Electric video, but just there you go. So if you're interested in building one, you should head to our website at alamomusic.com, and probably the best way to do this is actually just to chat with us. Hit that chat box in the lower right-hand corner and start a conversation or give us a call, and we can go through that. But also, if you want to know about the builds that are in the works, because we did some really good ones, we're pretty familiar with this process. One of them I'm really excited about.
Which one are you most excited about?
The gold label, the Florentine, and the hide glue, and the very basic aesthetics. But, you know, I was like, let's keep the money in the guitar on that build kind of thing.
That's always a good idea.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. So there's some really cool options that we have coming. We can show you what those photos are way ahead of time. But if you go, you know what, I have a dream in mind, we can help you realize that. And I'm excited about this because it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, and we've always wanted an all-gloss AA Koa K24 CE Builder's Edition. Boom, it's done. It's happening.
It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, and you know, one of the first things we did and it was so funny because it was on both of our minds. Oh, custom gold labels? All hog.
All hog, dude. It's going to be awesome.
All Koa.
It's going to be very, very cool. Some classic wood combos, some more exotic stuff. There's a good sort of overview of what we like, but just being there, going through the sheets and also seeing what's available. Creating a custom with Taylor, you have way more options now than you ever have. You can still do a standard custom. You can still do a little bit more stripped down version where you're taking a specific model, changing a couple things. But most of the questions that we've had since Builder's Editions really started popping was, I really love the 324 builders, but I would love Addy top and mahogany back and sides. You can do it now.
Yep.
Same with gold labels. We imagine, and fingers crossed and kind of know and hope, gold labels will continue to grow. But the big thing is there's only so much they can do and play with and release, and the ones that they put out are perfect guitars. But if you really wanted East Indian and Adirondack, not Torrified and Honduran, you can do it now. And it's going to be really fun to see what people come up with. It's going to be fun to see the things Taylor can come up with now for their catch event. It's great. It's all good news.
Yeah. So highlights, it's available, Builder's Edition, Gold Label, Custom with Alamo Music. We have stuff incoming, and you can start your build today. So if you're excited about that, go right now to the website at alamomusic.com, click to get started, send us a chat. We'll also bring that landing page back. So if maybe if it's after hours, you're watching this at 2 in the morning, you know, you can quietly just go on your computer without waking up the rest of the people in the house, fill out the form and tell us what you want. We'll get you started. And, you know, Taylor's pretty efficient in their turnaround time. I think, like a lot of things, some things will probably add a little bit more time, like hide glue usually does, but I think it's worth it. I also think they're doing it more affordably than maybe some other people do, which is really great. So makes it less painful option to check, and it really matters. So,
yep.
So that's it in a nutshell. So what are you waiting for? Get started today. And if you're new to our channel,
you're going to want to subscribe to the channel, because when those guitars come in, the ones that aren't already spoken for, we're going to show them off.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to keep telling you how cool they are.
We're going to show them off, all right.
Turn on your notifications, like, comment, all that stuff.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.